Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another video. Today I'm getting geared up for my favorite season, which is fishing season. Stay tuned, I'm gonna have a good video for you. Well everyone, today I want to talk about my catfishing reels. Specifically, have recently discovered, within the past 3 or 4 years, discovered KastKing, specifically their bait casting reels. They make excellent catfishing reels. So today I want to talk to you about a new reel that I purchased. I'm gonna stick on one of my catfishing rods here. Before we get too far into that, if you have not already, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Just take a second, hit that button. I got a lot of great content coming up, specifically catfishing content, which I'm really looking forward to, but got a lot of ultralight content coming up down the pipe as well. Probably be doing some other types of fishing, some farming content. So a lot of great stuff coming to the channel soon. I highly encourage you to, if you have not already, subscribe to the channel. So this is the KastKing Rover 60 bait casting reel. I purchased this reel for I think they're 60 bucks on their website. I first went to the website to purchase one, and the one I wanted was out of stock, so I actually purchased this thing off of Amazon and got it for 47 bucks. So that's a pretty affordable reel there. I know a lot of guys would get pretty nervous when we start talking about a nice reel for less than 50 bucks, but this reel is actually a really nice, high quality reel, and the money makes it all the better. So in my review today, I want to talk about things that are important to me. So I know a lot of people can get really hung up on ball bearings, gear ratios, things like that when they start talking about high quality catfishing reels. For me, I've never really got that into that sort of thing. For me, it's more about how the reel feels in my hand, how it functions, its durability, and its affordability. So that's what I've judged this reel off of, and that's what I've judged every reel I've ever fished off of, and this one is top notch. So these right here are my catfishing rods. Here in Kansas, we're only allowed 2 rods. If you want a 3rd rod, you have to buy a permit, which is not too expensive, but it's not ever been anything that I have been too concerned about. I may consider it this year or maybe next, but 2 rods has been sufficient for me. But I have get this one out of the way. So one of my rods here, I've got rigged up already with a KastKing Rover bait casting reel. I've been fishing with it for 2 or 3 years now, so I feel like I've got a lot of use out of it to be able to actually give a good assessment and give what my thoughts really are about this reel and what kind of quality I think it is. And I think it is a really high quality, excellent reel, which is why I purchased another one, a second one to put on my other rod. So a couple of things that I've been thinking about when it comes to my catfishing setup is, one, I wanted a reel with a little bit more line capacity to enable me to just fish a wider variety of situations, whether it be from the bank, in shallow water, in deeper water, out of a boat. However I'm fishing, I want my gear to be, I want it to be able to function for me and work for me in a variety of different situations and circumstances that I might find myself in. So that was one thing. I wanted a reel with a little bit higher line capacity than what this one currently has. One of the other things is, so the reel that I have on my rod right now is an Abu Garcia Ambassador reel. Should be a pretty high quality reel, but I've always had problems with this particular reel. Sometimes the release works and it works well for me, and other times it gets caught and it doesn't work. So I wanted something just to replace that, to get something that I know is going to function for me and just not be a hassle and be a pain. So those are kind of the factors that motivated me to look into purchasing a second KastKing reel. So a little information about the specific reel that I purchased. So this is a KastKing Rover 60 It's a mid-size reel, I would say, for their models. I think they've got them, I know they have a 70, they might have one a little larger than that, and I think they go down to a 40 or maybe even a 30. If you care about gear ratio or interested in that, it's a 5:3 to 1. Let's see, it says here 6 to 1 ball bearings. Functions just like normal bait casting reel for you. So you've got your drag over here to the left. Got a bait clicker option here on the right side of the reel. And on top of all that, it's just a nice looking reel. So like I said, I don't get too caught up on gear ratio, ball bearings, things like that. Line capacity was a big thing for me with purchasing this reel. I don't remember what line capacity you have on the 60. You could look it up if that's something that you're curious about. But the 60 seems to be about the right size for me. So as I had said, I kind of judge my reels based off of feel, durability, and affordability, performance. Don't really know what to say about performance other than that I've had my one reel for I think 3 seasons now, and I have used it a lot, and I have beat it. I have been climbing up and down rock ledges and muddy banks and mudded it up and slammed it down on rocks, and it's functioning still perfectly fine, just like it did when I brought it out of the box. So I don't know what else to say about performance other than that. As far as feel is concerned, it feels great. I again don't know what more you would say. Obviously you could get another reel, put them side by side and compare, but for what difference you might get in feel, I feel like the big things for me on this reel are durability and affordability, which really make up for any faults that it might have. The big thing for me on these reels, and really what led to my discovery of them, is their affordability. So even on the side of their box they put affordable innovation. So it's a kind of a staple of their business, of the KastKing business, is to produce an affordable, innovative, quality product, and I feel like they've done that very well. The specific reel I use is a left-handed reel. I'm a little bit weird that way. I grew up with the Zebco's closed face reels, moved on to spinning reels, and the spinning reels, I believe the Zebco's as well, you release with your right hand and you function or you reel in with your left hand. So when I upgraded to bait casting reels, it was challenging for me to get used to and accustomed to the feel of releasing and casting with my left hand and reeling with my right. So I always purchase left-handed reels for that reason. So I appreciate that that KastKing has an option to accommodate that. The big thing for me, like I said, on these reels is price. So the Rover 60 price point, I think, is $60 on the KastKing website. I purchased mine off of Amazon because the left-handed reel that I had wanted was not available at the time on their website. Found one on Amazon. I actually got it for 47 bucks. So between the KastKing reel, which I believe is a really high quality, durable, high performing reel, and my ugly stick, let's see, what are these? They're just a basic ugly stick catfish rod. They're medium heavy 7-foot rods. On Amazon, 40 bucks. So between the $40 rod and the $47 reel, I'm at someone honking in the road. So between the rod and the reel, I'm at 87 bucks. I come in 190 bucks on my rod and reel combo, and you're gonna be hard pressed to find a quality catfish rod and reel combo for less than 100 bucks. So in my opinion, it really is the most affordable and the most high quality for the price rod and reel combo that you can get on the market. So keep talking about them like a combo. You've got to pair the two together. They don't come together in a combo, but I've been thoroughly pleased. So this rod here, that I'm taking the Ambassador reel off of and sticking the KastKing on, I've had for many years, and it is still functioning fine. I anticipate to have it for many more years to come with KastKing reel on it. If you haven't given KastKing reels a try, I'm not a business partner. I don't have an endorsement or anything like that from them. Just trying to get information out to you all, and let you in on what I feel like is a underrated company, underrated reel here. So would highly encourage you, if you're looking, if you're in the market for a new reel on your rod there, I'd highly encourage you to give the KastKing reel a shot. And for the money, I think you're going to be very pleased. So just short video for this one today. I'm going to get this this reel seated on the rod, get it spooled up with line. We're in middle of February, closing in actually on the end of February real quick, and it's about time to get out there and do some fishing. So I think here in another week or two, I'll probably be out with the ultralight rod trying to catch some bait, and I'll be doing some pretty serious fishing, do a lot of catfishing from there. So looking forward to it. Hopefully you all will continue to tune in for the videos, but that's just a little gear review for you guys. Not a lot of specifics on the KastKing reel. If you're looking for specifics, I'd say check out their website. But as far as a review of the reel, it's definitely a quality reel. It's worth the money, and would encourage you to look into it. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching, and we will be sure to see you in the next one. Hopefully we'll be catching some catfish.